authentication process. So here's a general overview and the authorization process. Connection, this probably it's wrong according to my steps. Let's check it first. In order to we establish like a connection and we need to get some access, first we will go to the create connection. What it does, it gives us some specific token with a URL for entering our client's data. Let's check it. So I will show you a quick demo from the admin dashboard. Usually we need to create something URL like this. So when we click it, it will create a session ID with our bank associated with our bank because here's a mock, but if it is a real, it will be like lots of banks here. So you can edit links here. Then you can say allow. After the allow, you need to add some user data. You can get this user data inside the here mock users. So it will be John and the Doe. Let's go, John and Doe. So we will say proceed. Then it will generate some token. So you can get this token programmatically from the code URL params. So for simplicity, I will copy this one. Okay, so our first step is over. So we generated a connection here. Then we need to go to the authentication. For generating this connection, we have a special Truelayer Postman collection we have here. So what you will do, you will select the auth link. So response type needs to be code, which is always. Or I will show you from here. It says docs URL. I include everything inside the documentation. So this is a code. You need to add a client ID. This coming from environments and redirect URL. So redirect URL is included here. Redirect URLs. So we can add more redirect URLs later. Then we have a scope, so you can include all of the things what we needed for this one, and the consent ID. Probably we don't have a consent ID right now. So it says it must be alphanumeric string, should be a unique tracking number or something. You can generate this one, and we can add a state, which is like maybe URL or user's data. And for provider, we need to add the bank. So here's we are adding list of banks. In our case, it's a sandbox. This way, there's only one bank. But if it's production, it will be available maybe more than hundreds of banks list. So you need to add it. Then user will select it. Okay, so this ready. Then we will click send, but it won't work here. So it's complaining JavaScript needs to run, but you can generate it and paste it in a URL like this. So we have a code here. I will do like this, enter, and as you can see, it's showing my bank. It is a mock bank. Then process it is pretty much the same. But I already lost my token. Oh, it's here. So I will copy it. Then the next step is generating our token. So it's called create authentication token. So we will go to this here. So this example. Here's our API endpoint connect token. So I included the documentation also here. It is a first option, so we can use this one. We have a client ID, secret ID, pretty much requires for everything, and a redirect URL and the code. Code is our newly generated this token. So I will paste it, remove some spaces, then send it. It says invalid grant. Probably our code was wrong or something. Let me check it. Exchange code. We have a redirect URL, client, authorization code. So invalid grant type. I will delete this one and let's use this. John Doe. I copy and paste and send it. So probably the token was deleted after creation new one. That's why it's saying expressed in 3600 seconds. We have a refresh token. So this is scope what we have access. This token give access for all of the things here. So I will copy this token. Okay. After that, we will go to the next step, which is accounts. So we can get account information using the accounts. So we have a list of accounts here. So for this one, it only requires adding the token for the headers, like so here. So we have accounts, so authorization, and make sure you use a bearer for the token. You will add a newly generated token. So I set the set as variable, then send it. Then as you can see, it will return list of accounts with the account type transaction and other useful information here. So this completes our tutorial for the Truelayer integration. If you want to have any questions or need more information, you can take a look at this connection of Postman. Yeah, it's pretty much easy, and you can generate a desired coding example from these clients. That's it.